My name is Marmont Carl. I'm a mercenary. Do you have any idea where this is? I'm Lil. I ran a wood shop in Idor. As for why we're here, I'm sorry, I don't remember. Brit. I work at an antique store in Halsha. I also don't know why we're here. My name is Jenna. I was living in a remote forest. I also have no idea what's going on. Han Islet. I'm a farmer, and it's the same for me. So you're telling me all 11 people present don't know why they're here? What is this place? Is it a dream? Ugh. This was supposed to be peak harvest time. Did we get dragged here by a magician? Perhaps to be experimented on. Don't sprout stupid nonsense. The only thing that's certain is that we're all from a town nearby. We might be able to figure out an important clue if we continue to converse with one another. Set the 3 side character NPCs. What are you all on about? Master is about to open a space-time rift, so get ready to fight. Said a weird fairy that just popped out of nowhere. 2 other side characters looking confused. And you are? I'm Yisl, a fairy that manages this place. Stay alive if you don't want to get hurt. Said the fairy magic named Yisl. Are you the one that brought us here? Said the mercenary. Why do you want to know? Answered the fairy. How can you be so shameless after kidnapping people? I'm going to make you spill it all out. Said the mercenary. If you don't want to die, stop while you're ahead. Said the fairy, sighing. You sure know how to yap for a tiny little thing. Said the mercenary, who is now angered. The fairy, stating, why do you gotta be like this? The mercenary irritated tries to attack the fairy, stating how he's going to first teach the fairy some manners. And right at the next panel, his head gets cut off in a swift motion. A notification pops up, stating, Mormont, who was a 2-star, has returned to the embrace of the goddess, and his fighting spirit will be eternally remembered. As we see, his head falls to the ground, and now the notification pops up, stating, cause of death, suicide from stress. Didn't I tell you to stop while you were ahead, if you didn't want to die? This wouldn't have happened had you just listened to me. Said the fairy, while every other NPC is looking in shock. Anyone that lays a finger on me will end up a corpse. It's self-defense, got it. Said the fairy, in a disgusting looking face. In the next panel, the crowd is in panic, stating what the fairy wants. The fairy then states, in confusion, what I want. Follow my orders, fight well, and win. That's all easy, right? Another notification pops up, stating, forming party, heroes drag and drop. And right at the next panel, we see a bunch of 1-star heroes being added to party 1. The fairy states, the master finally started operating. Get ready, everyone. Open space-time rift. And we see a magical door opening up. While all the other side characters are watching the door open, the fairy states, Lyle, Lanto, Marlin, Calcid, Jackson. See that door? Go in if you don't want to end up like the other guy, said the fairy, pointing towards the door. Wait, said one of the characters. You again, what is it now, said Isl, the fairy. This character, being Han Islet, who is the protagonist of this story, states, I'm sure you also want to climb the tower. Have the master summon a weapon as we are 1-stars without even a basic weapon. You don't want to send in a suicide squad, do you? Jenna, another character who's glancing at Han's conversation, is in thought, thinking, again. Tower. What are they talking about? Han, continuing to talk to the fairy, states, a precious 2-star hero just died. Can you at least grant us this? As we see the dead body of Mormont Carl, the mercenary, the fairy, contemplating that what Han said is true. Sends a message to the so-called master, stating, the heroes don't have any weapons. How about summoning equipment for a better battle? A notification pops up, stating, tips, heroes with that equipment will enter battle with an old iron sword, rank F. If you put weapons in the armory, they will be equipped. Don't forget, you can also personally assign weapons. And another notification pops up, stating, Master, 10 times, equipment summoning will now commence. 10 times, summon, 50,000 gold. The following notification showing, Master, whatever, obtained, Iron Sword, E+, Crude Bow, E-, and Morning Star, D+. All of them with weak varying ranks. As this is going on, an elderly side character states, you said your name was Han, right? What do you know about this place? Han answers with, I don't know much either because I haven't been here long. Jenna, glancing over at Han, thinking about what he just said, it hasn't been long, is this guy. Contemplating whether Han has been inside this weird environment for a while. Han continues to talk, the only thing I know for sure is that you can die if you're too slow. So, it'll be best if you go grab a weapon from there, pointing at the armory. It's going to start soon. Start? Hey, what do you mean by that? The battle. Battle. Did you just say battle? In panic, as the other characters start questioning what Han has just said. As the other characters start to run in panic, grabbing any weapons they can, they come out with equipment. Many of them holding swords, maces, and even spears. What the body is gone, is it magic? Asking one of the side characters who noticed that Carl, the mercenary, his body is now gone, only his blood remains in the stained floors. Angered, the fairy states, shut up, now 5 of you, enter that door, stat. As the group approaches the portal, and as they touch it, they state in confusion, what is this? Stop dilly-dallying and go in already, yelling, the fairy. We then come back to Jenna and Han. While all the other characters are screaming, Jenna is thinking to herself, he's examining his shield in the midst of all this chaos. Should I have taken that for myself? As Han is seen concentrating on a shield, stating that the shield is a crude wooden shield, E rank. Jenna starts asking Han questions, you know what's going to happen, don't you? Why do we need weapons, where are we, and what's with the fairy? Han answers, you sure do have lots of questions, you just have to go into the battle and kill all the enemies. As for the rest, figure it out for yourself. A notification pops up stating, Marlin, 1 star, has returned to the embrace of the goddess. Her fighting spirit will be eternally remembered. Han angered, spurting out profanities. Jenna, in confusion, asks, what's wrong? In the following panel, we see 3 more notifications stating, Calcal, Lantid, and Jackson have all returned to the embrace of the goddess. This most likely means that those characters have died. Han, questioning himself, is this why they're 1 stars? Jenna asks, what is it, did something happen? Be quiet, stating Han. Another notification pops up stating, Leah, has returned to the embrace of the goddess. Her fighting spirit will be eternally remembered. Party 1 has been wiped out, you lose. They're wiped out already. Stating Han. As we see the fairy in anger with all these notifications. Useless bastards wipe out on the 1st floor. Stating the fairy. Another notification pops up stating, forming party, heroes drag and drop. Han, Jenna, Dazzle, Grit, and Gale, 1 star, have joined party 1. Everyone remaining come out. States the fairy. Next is our turn, stating Han. Jenna asks, why are the people that left earlier not coming back? An elderly man comes up, asking the fairy, Ms. Fairy, I can't walk anymore due to my arthritis, please leave me out. Jenna, questioning him, states, arthritis, but you were walking just fine earlier. The man answers back, stating, and now it suddenly hurts. The fairy, angered with all these excuses, blurts out, damn idiots. Jenna notices how Han is getting ready to leave, grabs the elderly man, and starts walking towards the portal. As the rest of the party, in panic, follows Han. Good luck everyone, states the fairy. As the party enters the portal, they're in some unknown place, asking questions such as, what is this place, a temple? There's something written here, as we see messages that state, collect various rare materials, dungeon that changes, and whatnot. Notification pops up, stating, main dungeon, your current challenging floor is floor 1. Current floor, 0. The door is opening, please get ready, states the notification. Han, shouting, "Don't space out, it's starting." As a beam of light shines, they now enter a different world, completely different from the one they were in previously. Some of the characters ask, "What is this place?" Han answers with, "What do you think?" In the following panel, we see a notification stating, Floor 1, Quest Type, Subjugation, Objective, Eliminate all enemies. As we see multiple goblin-like creatures, all level 3. "We're on a battlefield," states Han. Han states again, "I said it earlier, you'll die if you don't fight, so get your head on straight." Right as he says that, the 3 useless bum characters start running. In terror, cursing them out in anger, Han is a bit pissed. Jenna is shouting to the old man, "Hey, I thought you said you had arthritis." Another notification pops up, stating, Jenna is frightened, all stats have decreased by 30%. The old man answering, "It just got better," as he's running. 3 extra notifications pop up, stating, Dazzle, star, 1, Grit, 1 star, Gale, 1 star, is frightened, all stats have decreased by 30%. We then see the 3 characters hit an invisible wall. In confusion, Jenna spurts out a word, wall. The 3 characters start to question themselves why they can't leave, some of them trying to find another way out. The old man starts making excuses, stating he needs to go poop. The old man continues to ask the wall to be removed so they can leave. Han continues to curse at them. Jenna asks, Han, can we leave if we defeat these goblins? Do you know how to shoot a bow? Asks Han. My father was a hunter, states Jenna. I'll fight close up while you shoot from the back, can you do that? Asks Han. Yes, answers Jenna. As for them, Jenna asks, don't pay them any mind, they're useless pieces of bums, says Han. In the next panel, we see multiple goblins rushing at them. We then see that in the thought of Han, who states, truth be told, I've never wielded a sword before, or a shield. As one goblin dashes towards Han, we see Han's conscience that states, my name is Han Yuslit, but my real name is Han Sejin. And I think I ended up being sucked into a garbage-ass ring game, as we see a bunch of goblins and one of the goblins attempting to attack Han, while Han is defending himself with his shield. Thank you for watching, and have a great rest of your day.